Congratulations on Colette, you guys.
Thank you.
It's a female-driven movie with balls.
Yeah.
Just the way I like them.
Good.
Females with balls.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Me too. The best of both worlds.
Right. Take us from the very beginning. What got you guys interested in joining the cast?
It's a great story about female empowerment, and you know, she was an extraordinary writer who lived an amazing life, and I thought it would be really fun, and it was.
It was fun.
It was
The
fun.
experience was fantastic.
The experience was fantastic. You know, I think when you play somebody who's sort of had such an extraordinary, I don't know, who's such a trailblazer, who's somebody who has really lived a life the way that she wants to and unapologetically, you know, I felt like I stood very tall when I was standing in her shoes, and I enjoyed
Yes, I love those kind of women. What about you, Mr. Dominic? What got you interested?
Well, the script, working with Keira, obviously, was a main objective.
Nice.
And
He's making that up.
I mean, certainly not. And the dynamic between the two, and the fact that it was such a sort of, it felt like such a modern story, and such a, you know, the politics, the sexual politics of the film, it seems so current and so relevant to today. So
You know what I feel, how I felt watching his character was that I really don't want to understand you, but I'm understanding you right now in order for me to accept you.
Yeah. And I think
Right?
that's the you know, in many ways it was a dysfunctional, exploitative relationship. But in other ways, it was, well, it kind of was occasionally. She was very young, and maybe he should have known better.
She needed him.
Right?
But I think what was important was seeing his role as, you know, he was magnetic and charming and fun.
Stop.
And I know, babe. Just like Dominic West.
Right? No, it's true. He opened the doors for
He
Colette.
opened the doors for her, and you know, and I think even she admitted that probably she never would have written if it hadn't been for him. But you know, it's an interesting thing about a relationship that is sort of so symbiotic and so, I mean, almost like a folie à deux. You know, it's like at a certain point, she outgrows him, and she suddenly goes, okay, you've given me all of these gifts, but actually now you're just taking from me, and I'm ready to go.
And that's not right.
And that's not right, and that's the moment that the relationship has to end, you know. And I think it's kind of what's so extraordinary about it is that I think you watch the film and you kind of go, I sort of love this couple, I love them together, but also you recognise that it has to stop.
They have a very modern relationship, an open relationship.
Yeah.
You're allowed, your character's allowed to be, you know, to experiment with girls.
Yeah, but only girls. He wasn't okay with her
That's
experimenting
true,
with boys
with
as well.
boys,
But yeah,
right?
he definitely does allow her to.
If it's the other way around, if he was going to experiment with boys, I think Colette will be like, go
She'd
for
be like,
it.
fine, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever you like.
Help yourself.
Right, go.
Yeah.
What about, how did you guys research your parts?
Well, we read Judith. we read Judith Thurman's wonderful book.
Well done.
And well, I did. Yeah, you did too.
I did too.
We all
yes,
did,
thank
and,
you.
and a couple of others. I can't remember what they were called.
Yeah.
But, and then I went to Colette's house in Paris. I went to Paris actually to get the sort of feeling of it, and I went to a house in the Palais Royal, and there's an amazing love for Colette in France, obviously, as this great icon, and so it was useful to just sort of be around Paris and check that out and read the books, and that's what's so great about playing real people. There's so much to go on.
Right. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I mean, so I didn't go. I mean, I've been to Paris before, but I didn't go to Paris to do my research. So you win.
So
I
2
know.
hours
I
on the
know.
train.
And then, of course, you'll have to learn the fierce Egyptian dance.
Fierce Egyptian dance. Yeah.
That was great. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Right?
great. It was really, you know, I've never thought that I'd come out of a sarcophagus in my career.
Right?
So, you know, it was
There's always a first for
There's
everything.
always a first,
Thank
exactly.
you so much, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
And good
Thanks.
luck again.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.